Yesterday I took pictures of all the weight blocks in my gym, at least of all the machines that have weight blocks. This is for training planning because what I'm currently doing is supersets as well as drop sets. So I start with the highest weight and then I have to drop. In order to do this, I'm using my Garmin Fenix 7S Pro, and in Garmin strength and exercise or strength and gym equipment training planning, you can then set up these exercises. What I have to say here, there are many exercises that are kind of missing. Nonetheless, I now set this up on my watch, which means that the watch automatically tracks the reps, at least in exercises where it kind of has motion to the hand. Now, in terms of tracking these weights, I could never really remember what these different stages would be. And so what has become kind of clear to me as of the last couple of days is the following. First of all, these machines are usually made for the US, it seems. So there is only a translation to kilograms or the metric system. So usually, or sometimes, so you have different weight blocks. These are the Matrix machines, in this case the Matrix Versa machines or Ultra series. Now on the left side you have the pounds. And the pounds on the left side are, in this case, weight increments of 10 pounds, which go all the way up to 200 pounds. Now, depending on the conversion, sometimes you have then 90 kilograms on the bottom, and sometimes 91 kilograms. Now, there is also somewhat of a pattern to this, which is that they now increase in 4.5 kilogram increments. But 4.5 kilogram is not 4 or 5. So what they are kind of doing is to add either 4 or then 5. So we can take a look at this here. 9 to 14 is a 5 kilogram step. 14 to 18 is a 4 kilogram step. So basically they take the 4 kilogram and then the other one again in order to have a full thing without the comma, which is probably easier to remember. I was always at these machines and I figured, okay, sometimes it did go down from 50 to 56 and sometimes to 55, and how should I remember this? And I want to use kilograms, but it's just ridiculous. So I needed to basically take pictures of all these, because sometimes you have 50 kilograms and the next step is actually 46. And then you have also something like 42 kilograms. But on the other weight block, it is then again a 42, depending on basically where they start also. So it seems to be the case that they usually go up in 4 and 5 kilogram increments. Sometimes on a leg press, for example, you have higher steps or higher increments or bigger increments, and then you also have other resulting numbers. But if we take a look at this, here we have 4 kilograms, here we have 5 kilograms, 4 kilograms, then 4, then here we have 5, 4, 5, 4, then again 5. So it seems to be kind of a pattern at least, and it was, I think, useful to remember it like these 4.5 pounds increments, then sometimes 4 kilograms, and sometimes not. So 4.5 kilogram increments, but the pounds are actually 10 pounds increments.